Horse training seems to be a mystery to a lot of people, and someone might ask, why would you do this to a horse? If you watch this horse training video, I will teach you what horse body language and horse behavior to look for that horse trainers use on a regular basis when training horses. So Tess is shown here desensitizing Queen to a roping rope. Why would she do this? Because the more you expose horses to, the less spooky they're going to be. She's already gone through all of the fundamentals with a stick and string and already knows how to handle odd things being on her neck, her hindquarters, or wrapped around her legs, so that's not a problem to her. Now, of course, you're listening to my voice in this video, so you're not hearing the sound that the rope makes. What we have to do is keep in mind always when we're dealing with horses that horses are prey animals. So they do behave like prey animals. In their mind, they are always on the lookout for something that might get them. Anything that's a threat or a predator that can come in the way of a sound, a smell, or it can be visual for them. So Queen is being very amenable to the sound of the rope here, and now she is smelling it quite a bit. I'm going to point out all of the body language so you can learn what Tess is looking for, and now she's swinging it over her head. And Queen's moving her head a little bit away, but not too bad, and you see Queen's right ear is listening to Tess and listening to the sound. She has not moved her feet. All is well. Tess is going to get a little bigger with it, go a little louder, go a little faster, and see if there's any reaction. And if you hang in there in this video, there will be some reaction so you can see how she deals with it. This is not something that Tess has done with this horse before, so this is new to this horse. When we buy horses, we always try to find a very, very sensible horse, and we bought her as a 3-year-old, and as a 3-year-old, this horse was very, very sensible. You see her put her head up there, went back down. As soon as Queen put her head back down, you notice that Tess stopped, and now she's rubbing it away or sensitizing. If you're going to desensitize a horse, please remember to sensitize after you desensitize. It's extremely important, and it gets missed sometimes. See the licking and chewing that Queen is doing? Relaxation and submission. She's going to go on the other side. Why is she on the other side? Let me explain. Horses have a reactive side of the brain and a thinking side of the brain. Whoop, there's the reactive side. They also might be absolutely fine with something on the right side of them and be nervous about it on the left side of them, or vice versa. Why is that? That's because of the vision that horses have. They can see almost 180 degrees on each side of their head with their eyes. So they have 3 blind spots right between their eyes, right below their muzzle, and directly behind them where the tail is. Other than that, their brain is taking in everything they see on the entire right side of them and the entire left side at the same time. So when you're training a horse, you always want to make sure that you train the left side of the horse as well as the right side of the horse. And here's a fun fact, if you don't know what those are called. The left side is called the near side and the right side is called the off side. So you always want to make sure you do everything evenly, equally, and on both sides. Now, she's waiting for a sign from Queen because this rope swinging is considered a pressure. Horses move away from pressure. There she goes. She dropped her head. And they learn from the release of pressure. So Queen learned that if she relaxed a little bit and put her head down a little bit, Tess would stop the pressure. Anything and everything can be considered a pressure with a horse, even a fly spray bottle. So if you have a horse that's afraid of spray bottles and you're spraying them and they're moving all over the place, keep spraying them until they stand still or drop their head a little bit or show you some sign that they're over it. Just a little tiny sign, and be very quick about stopping. Now, Tess got on once she made sure that Queen was okay with it on the ground. You wouldn't want to start doing this type of training while you're under saddle or on the horse. You want to make sure that you start it from the ground so that no bad things happen and we stay on the horse. Now we've gotten so far with this, we can drag that cone around. And look how relaxed this nice western jog is that Queen is going in. And keep in mind again, audible things are happening. You're hearing my voice right now, but she is listening to that cone being dragged in the sand. And the roping ropes, if you've never heard one, they do make quite a bit of noise. So I think we've done a good job here. And Queen is desensitized to a roping rope, and Tess is going to have a little bit of fun with it. And Kaylee was such a good sport. Kaylee is an intern here in our internship program at American Dream Farm. And Tess is going to rope Kaylee. If you guys have any questions, please let me know. And as always, I hope you all have a wonderful day.